Hey guys, how's it going? Um, like the title says, we had a hat sell for over $50, but of course, it's a little bit later. We'll definitely get to it and talk about which one sold for over $50. Um, but I know it doesn't look like I did a lot of work yesterday. If y'all were here yesterday or watched yesterday's video, it looks the same, but we did. And I messed some hats up. I don't know if messed up is the right word. I'm gonna have to redo some hats. And I can't stand having to redo something that's already been done. But I think I know what caused it. And I figured it out while Mary was gone, actually. We were talking about it just a second ago. So a lot of these hats put some starch on them to get some of the form back into them but a lot of them like ended up with the starchy film on it. And I don't know if you can see that or how well you can see that. But anyways, I think I might have to wash them again and I think they were too wet when I put the starch on them. And so kind of the starch kind of pooled up in spots and left some marks on there. Typically the starch will dry clear and you won't be able to tell besides just the stiffness it gives back to the hat. But I think I'm gonna have to redo these. So I say that all to say we still got a lot of work to do on cleaning up some hats. But we did do some work, but I have to redo some work this afternoon. But let's check out what sold.
Luke and Beecham sent home.
Luke, welcome in, Luke. Beecham morning. How are you guys? We had a hat sell for over $50 yesterday. It was a really cool hat. It. We're gonna show that one off. We'll get to the rest of the ones we sold that we packed up. We had some pretty good sales yesterday. Definitely down. I mean the 2 days previous to that were like banger days. But yesterday was okay. And we sold some decent hats, but let's get started. We sold an OU hat, just a regular Nike OU hat. Sold for like $12. Wasn't in the greatest condition either, but these older Nike hats, they still sell really well. This was a good design for the Sooners. And I lost my tape.
Donnie said hi.
Donnie, I know I said I wasn't going to be here, but today I wasn't going to go live, but we changed up our schedule a little bit. We're not going to be able to go to the bins until Friday. Long story, we ordered some books for my son for his college on eBay. So we saved about, I don't know, how much should we save? A couple $100? A couple $100 by buying his books for college on eBay. And probably saved about $100 buying them on eBay instead of Amazon. So, pro tip: they did take a little longer to get here, but we ordered them in time. Anyways, the rest of them aren't going to be here today, so we're probably going to head that way on Friday. Go to the bend. So, decided to go ahead and do a video again today. Probably keep doing live videos, talking about what sold that way. I kind of like it. It's no editing on the back end, and then still get the information out there that people really want to know about and talk about. And quite a few people watch the replay of the live, so I don't mind doing it this way. And get to talk to you guys in real time if you ever have any questions or anything. The San Diego Padres hat sold in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, $22. Beautiful condition. San Diego Padres. Can't complain about that. This one sold for like $15. Barrett Firearms. Always pick up any firearms stuff, especially stuff that's branded. If it's just like some blank on a hat, probably won't get $15. But this one was really cool. Probably could have got more. It is what it is. I never turned down a gun hat. Polo jeans. This is sold for $22.
23.
$23 with the flag on it. These sell easy all day long. Sometimes closer to the $30 mark if you got them in really great condition. But $23 on that one.
Rick Lewis Hunts said, hey, I just happened to see you were live.
We're live. We are live. We're gonna try and go live more often, and because I don't like editing videos, it takes forever. Um, and just to go in and like put up the picture of the sold price, uh, just all that kind of stuff like that just takes a lot of time, and takes away from doing other things. But
Those two go together.
oh, so it was combined. Yeah, I remember now.
Those two.
These two are combined. This was like $20 black clover hat.
24 and 630 order.
And he added a $6 hat there. So this black clover was really cool. $24 on it. Still had the tags on it, and it was Kansas State. I always mark the collegiate ones up, and it still had the tags in it. So really good sell on that one. Black clover does awesome. $30 combined order. What about you guys? Have any awesome sales yesterday?
Said that he posted his first video yesterday, but as a short.
Yeah, the shorts can get you some traction and get some people to subscribe to your channel. When I first started, I went with mainly long form videos, and then I started posting some shorts. Got a little bit of negative feedback for doing shorts. Some people like put you in their playlist to automatically play, and then if you do shorts, it kicks those short videos into their playlist, and they don't like that. They just want to see all your long form stuff. It's give and take. I think just to get your name out there and what you do, shorts are good. Um, just reselling shorts don't do the greatest. I gotta kind of try to find a broad topic, and just like the banger stuff that happens. I mean, like if you sell something for 100, 200, $300 or something, it'd probably be a good short. I haven't got much traction on the other shorts. I usually use them for commercials, really, to show what I'm doing on Whatnot, and let kind of just to talk to people in the community and any customers I have. Kind of watch that to see what's coming up. But next up, really cool Chargers hat right here. How much does it go for? Surely over 20. 1850. Really good Chargers hat. Still has the tags on it.
It's very interesting to have a channel with posted content finally, and you helped me get it going. Second posted today already. And then I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't want people to get irritated.
Yeah, I think just it was one person, one person kind of digs at you and gives you the business, and whether that really one person really even mattered to the overall what you do, I don't know if it made that much difference. Just was a comment that stuck out to me that I remembered. But you can see mine, I still do it. I mean, he didn't change what I was doing, but it was just something that happened.
David said on.
David, welcome in, David. I know, like 3 days in a row live. Can you believe that?
Are you doing live auctions on Whatnot?
Yeah, I do Whatnot. I think I'm gonna try and do one this Saturday again. It's just really trying to get enough stuff ready for that auction, as well as still listing 50 items a day on eBay. It can be a challenge sometimes. Next up, Thermo King. They're a trucking company here around Oklahoma City. I think they sold for $12. Picked it up at the bins. So great ROI on that. Carhartt hats, probably $10. Am I right, Mary?
$12.50.
$12.50. We'll take $12.50 on a Carhartt hat for sure. It's a pretty cool color. See, I don't have the prices in front of me anymore, so I kind of like to guess. I don't remember what everything sells for. The Peabody in Memphis. That one's pretty new. I'm gonna guess 14.
12.
$12.
Funny, so for some reason, all of a sudden, in the past couple of days, I've sold all tactical themed hats I had.
Really, like the 511 tactical hats, like kind of like that gun hat. That's good to know.
And then Rick asked, "Where do you guys live? I saw your Sooner sign."
Oh yeah, definitely. We are in Tulsa, around Tulsa, Sand Springs, Tulsa area. But our son's going to OU, so it's about 2 hours from here. So, and that's where the Bends are too. It's really pretty close. Norman, Oklahoma City, kind of the same metro area, and that's where we have to go to the Bends. So we try to condense visiting him, taking him things that he needs, and going to the Bends at the same time. Knock two things out at once. Super cool Orioles hat right here. I thought it was. How much did we get? 18 to 20 for that?
No, got 12.
$12. I must have been feeling generous when I took that offer because that's a pretty cool Orioles hat with the home plate on it, and it's Nike. I would have rather been close to 20, and I just listed it. I don't know. I don't know why I took that offer. It was a sale. That's what.
And very cool. I'll be relocating to Wichita, Kansas soon.
Do they have bins in Wichita? Next up was Lululemon. I think this one did sell for over 20. I always, anytime they have like this big cutout in the back, I always make sure and put like ponytail in the description. And then, of course, it's probably a women's hat. And I put cutout ponytail, I think is what I put in there. So they can find
Open.
this open back ponytail. 22 or 20?
1796.
Oh, 18. I guess with shipping.
I've heard of one bin store so far.
This golf hat did pretty good. Ponte Verde Inn and Golf Club went for
22.45.
$22.45. Still had the sticker on the inside. Pretty much new.
Those two go together.
Oh, is there another one? I think you got a third one. Maybe not. Anyways, viewer, I won't say his name because I don't know. I don't ever want to give away the purchases of anybody, just in case. But one of our viewers bought these two hats yesterday. Really appreciate him. A nice Angels hat, 7 1/4 Angels hat right here, and the Broncos snapback hat right here. Really cool truck mesh Broncos hats. Appreciate that so much. Always appreciate anytime a viewer buys something. Oh, can you get us a pin? Definitely send him a pin. And if I do know you're a viewer and you buy something from our eBay store, I'll make sure and throw in a Hat House pin. Check that out. I got plenty of them back in stock. So appreciate you. Gonna get you a Hat House pin too.
I purchased them.
Okay, Luke, thank you. I really appreciate it. Luke is a big Broncos fan, so I know he'll really like that Broncos hat for sure. Thank you so much. Nice little Cubbies hat right here. New tags with the retro logo on it. How much did that go for?
$14.50.
$14.50 on the Cubbies. All right, we made it to our big sale, and was it 50 or 55?
It's 55.
55. So beautiful LA, Las Vegas, Hilton Sportsbook hat went for $55. Really cool. Had the rope on it. It was vintage, which helped out. And why does this one end up selling for over $50? Well, there weren't any out there like it, really. And anytime, somebody that wants a sports book and is a big gambler, you just got to know your customer, right? If that person wants the coolest hat out there and this is the only one that they can find, they're probably willing to pay up a little bit. And that's why I priced this one up. Besides, it was cool. I don't think there were any comps on this exact hat out there, but I had it priced around 75. They sent me 50. Of course, I'll take that. but it was a really cool hat. And just kind of knowing your customer and the style of hat that you have, if you have the only one, dudes that gamble are going to pay $50 for an awesome hat. I'm going to guess, I might, I'm going to guess they have a gambling podcast or a sports podcast or something. And they're going to have a really cool hat on their podcast. That's what I'm thinking in my mind, anyways. I don't know if that's exactly true, but it's a really cool hat. $50 for it.
Luke says the new
Hope they love it.
Broncos hat will match the new Broncos jersey he just bought.
Awesome.
Rick says, I like how you two work together.
Well, thank you. We do split it up pretty well, doing different things. Are the Broncos going to be better? I mean, they got rid of Russell Wilson. You got one of my favorite receivers. I hope Marvin Mims tears it up this year. Hope he has somebody better to throw to him. I really want to see him do well. Next up, vintage Umbro hat. 18?
Yep.
$18 on the vintage Umbro hat. Don't see many of them out there. The tag was pretty well worn out, but still really cool vintage Umbro. Pretty cool color, kind of the black and gold. Wasn't the best of shape, but these are kind of hard to find.
There's so much to sell out there. Why did you decide on hats?
I've always loved hats. I've always worn hats. But we happened to go to a flea market around here, or I saw somebody on Facebook Marketplace. He was at a flea market. He had, 200, 300 sports hats?
It was like 450.
450 sports hats. And so I bought all of those sports hats, about 450 at the time. And we had a few hats listed, and then we just started selling those. And I was like, well, I want to be niched down as much as possible to make everything same boxes, same shipping style. We sell a few things here and there other than hats. But once we did that, and we really kind of, our store exploded into like 1,000 hats. We got all those listed in a couple of weeks. We just kind of kept going for it. And then I tracked down, started buying lots of hats and tracked down people to buy hats from. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And I think that's how a lot of people start. You get a load of them, and then you kind of start filling out the market and what you need to buy them for and what you can actually sell them for. And there it goes. Vintage Green Bay Packers, really beautiful condition. I hope this one went for 20 to 25.
31.
31. It was really great hat. Really cool vintage Green Bay Packers. This was on the Drew Pearson. $30. They got a great hat right there. Basically dead stock. I got a good deal. Cool hat.
Said they got Bowens from Oregon. Quarterback.
Oh, that's right. That's where Bo Nix went. Bo Nix. I hope he does well for Marvin Mims' sake. Next up, please pack this carefully, the customer says, and I will do my best. I don't think everybody gets hats in boxes, so I don't get too mad when we see those messages. But I'm going to pack it carefully. This one for 15. And I waited for a while because these World Baseball hats. What country is this?
Spain.
Spain. These World Baseball hats can do really good, $20 to $30. And this was a good size, 7 3/8. The Dominican Republic one can sell really well. The Spain one just took a while, and not really happy with $15, but I sold it.
Once you start with hats, you get a lot that gets donated as you learn. I'm still learning.
Yeah. I mean, and I buy hats in bulk. And that somebody commented the other day on one of my older videos where I was showing where I was selling like $9 hats. No, do I want to sell $9 hats? No, not really. But I don't have a choice. If I buy hats in bulk, I'm not going to get 200 bangers at one time. So I'm going to have to sell the other hats. And then even in that, there's some trash in there that got to find a way to get rid of. This one went pretty cheap. I had this for a while.
17.
15. Pretty cool little two Green Bay Packers. The NFL stuff is definitely picking up. $15 on that Green Bay Packers. Then Oregon Ducks. Yeah. Now, this is on the fan favorite. How much did it go for?
10.
$10. The fan favorite label is usually not the best one at all, so I'm kind of happy to get $10 for it. It had the Oregon, the duck on the front, which probably helped. That logo usually sells pretty well. How much?
13.
$13. Nice little Haystack Rock Canyon Beach. $10 on that one. I haven't listed that many truckers, old truckers lately. And I think I'm going to put a lot of them in Whatnot. So I haven't had any trucker sales. Under Armour.
$9.
$9 on the Under Armour. About right. Under Armour Fishing does a little bit more. And then I always forget the one with the bull on it. Project Rock Under Armour. That's the other one that does pretty well for $20.
13.
13 on the Browns. Just a strap back Browns, $13. And the Mickey, 5-panel Mickey,
10.
$10. And last up today, Mitchell and Ness, San Francisco,
11:58.
11:58 on the San Francisco. I had that one for a while. I usually don't like the Mitchell and Ness unless it's like almost brand new. This one had a little bit of wear on it. So $11 on that one.
You have best offer on all of your hat listing.
Always best offer. I meant to look it up today because somebody asked me about it yesterday. I will look it up before tomorrow. And I'm going to guess before I look it up that about 30 to 40% of all my sales end up being a best offer that I accept. I mean, if you had that hat for $15, but somebody offered you $12 for it, everybody has their own business model. But if you get hats cheap enough, I'm just taking $12 and not waiting any more time to get your money back out of this hat to buy 3 or 4 more hats. It just makes sense to me to take that $11 or $12 instead of waiting forever for 15.
Luke said, yeah, I sent offers on the hats that I purchased.
Yep, and I took them, especially if they're combining, and that's when you really can get a better deal, whether it's on eBay or anywhere. The combined offers help the profitability for the seller, and they help the profitability or the money saving for the buyer, for sure. All right, guys, kind of short today. Sales were okay, but I got a lot of hat cleaning to do over here. So I'm definitely going to get busy with that this afternoon. And we'll do the giveaway tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, $1.99 and the $19.99 membership. Both memberships get in for the drawing for a free hat. I give away a free hat every single week. I got to give away a hat this week still. We'll do that. But we do have a new member that we haven't really announced. So we're up to like 14 or 15 members. So really appreciate all the members out there. Oh, Justin, you just now made it. Yeah, we're gonna get off. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna try and go around the same time. I have a hat. I have several hat cleaning videos. You might look in the lives. I've cleaned some hats on live, and then I also have cleaning hats in bulk, um, and kind of give some tips in that video. Have a good one, Donnie. Appreciate you. And so thank you all to all the members. We're going to do the hat giveaway tomorrow. So be there. You never know. When I'm in the giveaway mood, I might give away another one to the chat as well. I've been known to do that. So check us out tomorrow and sign up for a membership. $1.99 gets you in for a free hat every week, or just hang out with us. We'll see you back again tomorrow. We'll talk about what sold and give away another hat. Appreciate you guys.